right, let's go for take two. Because that was just, I don't know what I went on about. It was supposed to be a really fucking good video. And I don't know what I fucking went on about. I didn't even watch it back. I just went, what the fuck am I talking about? And I looked at the time and I was like, mate, shut up. But I've regained like 30% of me from years ago. I mean, like, I think it started with Netflix because I was making those comparisons with Netflix. But I did use it as a drug, but tonight I haven't. I'm gonna have a rant about it at one point, about something that's happening on Netflix, and you'll fucking crack up, mate. But yeah, like I've just functioned. Like, I know a few people in the local shops anyway. Like, I had to go and collect this, but it was like I was just outside and just recognised him. He looked out the window and he's like, "All right." I just went, "Got him." Yeah, because I'd had to order these in. I was like, I'd seen the t-shirts. I was like, "Well, can you get the combats?" He's like, "Not at the moment, but give me a couple of weeks and I'll get you some." And he has. Fucking £27 the whole outfit, even with the belt, from a charity shop. Not bad, is it? And so I chatted to him, and I chatted to the lovely ladies and man in the sandwich shop down the road. They I do my slideshow Mikey in there for them. They love it. I just get right into character. I fit my clothes. So there's always bits like that make it happy. And like the girl that I work with, I didn't tell her she was, what was it, an energetic hippie? I was supposed to tell her she was an energetic hippie. But I'm seeing her on Saturday and she's in on Saturday. But yeah, it was just me and her for most of it, and we just we buzz off each other. And then I went around to see an artist and saw some of her beautiful paintings and spent like an hour in this woman's house that I didn't know. And she does all these like amazing spiritual paintings. Basically, I hung around with like hippies and dropouts and fucking people like that. There's quite a few people came into the shop. I made some friends. I chatted to some new people. And it's like, mate, this is all just so fucking normal. It's weird. Like, what was it, 4 or 5 nights ago? Like this about going to the shop and then going down there and then fucking thinking someone said something and just thinking, oh my God, what's going on, and getting fucking frightened, and then just coming up here and legs clapping together like that. And I'm like, why am I scared? You know what I mean? Look, today I'm just like, fuck all's happened. In a way, I mean, I'm still, and it's like my externalisms have not changed in the slightest bit once. But again, I think it's all these chippity-tippity bits. Like, getting my braids done was one of those, mate, why don't you just phone up and get it done? If you're just sitting around, if you just get something nice done. If you're sitting around all the time, it's like, oh yeah, but I've got to look round. And it was starting to get like that with the texting. And like I sent a snotty text. It was like, it was snotty. But I was ready to just fuck her off anyway. She was just like asking for, she was treating it like it was, she didn't want to do the job, basically. I think that's what she was trying to make problems. And she was right, it's a big job. But I'm thinking, yeah, but like, I paid £120 for it. I think that's reasonable, but it took 7 hours because I had an hour for lunch. And yeah, she just said, I said, I thought you closed at 5. She went, no, I just stayed. She said, I've been here till 11 before. So she just stayed with it, and she was like, do you want to go home? When can you come back? I was like, well, it'd be Friday really, because I'm working tomorrow. And she said, I'm happy to finish it if you are. And I was like, actually, yeah. But I would have maybe gone higher. I'm not going to say that too often in case I want it done again by someone. But I think that was fucking reasonable. And if someone would have negotiated with me before and said 150, I'd have probably paid it. Like I said, I was willing to pay because I knew it was a big job. But I was thinking, well, why would anyone do it then? Literally, if you've got a fucking business, you can get one of your staff working all fucking day and earning their fucking money all fucking day. It makes ludicrously no sense to not fucking take the job on. Anyway, it was that, just getting that completed, and I've started to throughout the day I was thinking, oh yeah, I've messaged a few people, I've made some arrangements, and like things have popped into my head. I'm like, oh yeah, I need to talk about that. But that, and these are the things I've been looking out for. Like I said, like this is why I have to analyze myself, because it's collectively these things, when they fuck up, they turn into an extraordinarily fucking high amount of shit, because it's all lots and lots of little signs of all the dysfunction that's going on. But then there's now this function. Oh God, you pretentious fucking ear. There was dysfunction. Now there's this function. Oh dear. But there's a lot more function, and like I've said before, that people will say, "Oh, this is a negative attitude." It's like, no. What happens is, you get to this phase for 1 days 2 and 3, and then crash, smash, back, bang, wallop. You're back down the fucking out the door to number 1 like before. You never reached that number 4. There's nothing left to adore. But it does. I know a lot of people know what I'm on about. You just suddenly, you get these days where you think, oh my God, everything's come together. And then 2 days later, you're bawling your eyes out and going, what the fuck was I fucking thinking? And then suddenly all of that passion and zeal and excitement, and here I am, just seems hollow and fake and pathetic. And what the fuck was I thinking? And what the hell? Why has this fucking happened? As I sob into my pillow with my knees on my chest. Just set the scene, and the violinist comes in. But no, I can weep, fucking, just because it's the weeping a lot of the time is the fed upness of it. It's just, Jesus, just something make fucking sense without hurting. Wow, my epitaph. I wish some of it would have made sense without hurting. Oh God. If I died tomorrow, that would kind of have to be it. That's the only thing I can say with any fucking certainty. Yeah. But like, I'm sitting here and I'm joking. Like, I was connecting with what I was doing on the decks. I'm gonna listen to the set again because it was such fun to make. I do know that sometimes you record sets, you think, mate, that was belter. You listen back to it, you go, no, it really fucking wasn't, was it? But you know, people get that with production. People get that with all sorts of things. I'm sure people who paint, I can't paint, but I'm sure people go to bed on a painting and think that is starting to come together, and then they walk back in the morning, they sit from across the room and go, oh! You know what I mean? That is the natural ebb and flow of life. But it was like with me, there was no flow. It was all ebb. There was ebb and then ebb, then ebb, and then ebb, and then ebb, and then ebb, and then ebb. And I'm like, can I flow, please? No, just keep ebbing. No, but like, I really need to flow. Yeah, but you're gonna flow ebbwards. So like, yeah, it's a diarifical moment. The reading went fantastically. It was what I thought it would be. It was the connection and the energy. It was cool. It was like the reading wasn't, I wouldn't say it was like a, oh my God, fucking, fireworks moment or whatever, but it was very accurate and it made sense with what was going on for her. And yeah, it was cool. I won't like discuss any details because like it's private stuff, isn't it? But it's I can talk about some of the dynamics of how it went as a professional. And it was what I knew it would be. It was when I connect with this shit properly and I've got a genuine fucking reason, my intent can flow naturally. And like where intention goes, energy flows. That's what you intend with energy. Energy does what I fucking tell it to, mate. Simple as. So yeah, so then I need to generate a clear and pure intent, and that's what today gave me. And that's why I was interested in working with the client, because I'd met her and I had experienced her passion for it. And that's what I was expecting. That's what I got. And it may well be a huge contributor to how like I'm feeling. You know what I mean? I've achieved a lot of different stuff today. I really have. I've spoken to a lot of different people. I've felt really quite normal. My room's not tidy and whatever, but like, I like to feel a little bit at the end of the day, like jumping around on my decks. When I came off, I was like, man, I'm fucking pumped. And you're not really supposed to get pumped at this time of night. You're supposed to think about closing down. But it's like when you've been partially closed down all of your waking hours anyway. Sometimes when I've been like 2, 3 in the morning, my body's tired and I end up like having to get somewhere where that's not blocking my eyes, but I don't have to support my head, and I'm just, everything's like that. And I'm almost falling asleep, and I know my brain's not, and it's still listening to the telly, and I keep just opening my eyes. And that's when I'm supposed to be shut down. And my body's yawning, and I'm feeling like I'm supposed to shut down. I'm like, but then my fucking foot's wobbling. And it's like, it just gets to that point, and it starts with righty, what it's doing now. and you just get that little jiggle in Lefty, and then Lefty starts to bounce back, and then you just get this dee, and then suddenly I've got the let's rock going on for another 2 hours. It's weird, that one. It came back again. It was like that was one that would be when I was stressed or anxious at bedtime and being thought at in a way that is impossible to control for anyone who's really experienced it. But it's got almost like fucking nightly. Sometimes it becomes like I did then. As soon as I got comfortable, I snuggled in. It's like, oh, all right, we're having a rest, are we? Well, I'm going to fucking jiggly pop. And that's what it just does. It's like it very is a kind of law unto itself. But it was when I came off fucking morphine. And I remember just thinking, why are my legs so fucking kickety? And like after an hour or two, I was like, fucking morphine, you dick. You're coming off morphine. So I wasn't on loads of it, but I was on, what was it? Fucking... for 80 milligrams of drug a day for 2.5 months. Pretty much. It was a week on codeine, whatever. But I was having a lot of opioid-based painkillers every single fucking day. You can't be on them for that long without developing a little bit of fucking dependence on them. So I'm not saying I know what opiate withdrawal... Well, I know what opiate withdrawal is like. I don't know what withdrawal is like. But the kickety legs have not fucking stopped since. I'm not even lying, man. And when was it? Was it... I think it might have even been yesterday. I noticed that I was like, I've not kicked my leg for 2 hours or something. So there's little chinkety pops of light popping through here and there. I'm definitely just a lot more myself. You know what I mean? I could, like, if the phone went now, I could pick it up and chat. I could probably get in my truck and go and see somebody. It's late. It's not going to happen. But it's just, I could if I wanted to. Because there's a lot of times when I'm this fucking lonely and I think I don't want to see someone, anyone, anything, please. I'm dying, I'm suffering, I'm fucking ugh. And I think, who would I see? What would I talk about? You know what I mean? I just think I can't engage because, you know, people want to be on their normal frequency. And I know I'm not on mine. I'm not on my expected Mikey frequency. And people don't know what else I am because I'm just on this like low grade, poor quality Mikey frequency at the moment. I've been demoted. But you know, when you are a loud, proud, big, fucking noisy character, it's expected of you a lot. And I've met a lot of people who say that. And just simply by being quiet, everyone's like, what's wrong? What's wrong? By the end of the night, the only thing that's fucking wrong is that everyone's asking you what's fucking wrong. And you're getting to the point where you go, well, stop fucking asking me what's fucking wrong. I'm allowed to just be quiet, you know. Oh, you're rude. No, you lot fucking... But it does get irritating. It does get fucking irritating. But yeah, it's like, I'm sorry. Part of him's coming back. My friend from the shop, she was comparing me to an ex of hers. She was saying, you're just so like him with all the silly voices. And they're like, they do come around and about when I'm doing housework on my own. But they have been a source of annoyance for many a close friend and partner over the years. And people are like, just shut them up. So it's one of those where I've always been a little bit trepidatious. Doesn't matter what people think. No, but if you can visibly see that you're pissing off to the point where they might want to punch you in your face or leave very quickly, it does matter what they think. Stop saying it doesn't matter what people think until you have a full understanding of what you're actually fucking trying to say. Please, society, you can't. Not my friends. I'm never talking to my friends. But I'm just talking to society like it's one of my mates and saying, mate, you're the only fucking out here. That's the character thing for these videos. I'm just noticing we've just got over 14 minutes, so I better SDF you and angels bless you.